Welcome back to Doc's Off Topic. So, today we're going to do something that I've been meaning to do for quite a while now, and that is to build a little welding cart for my 180 amp TIG welder. It's a fairly light duty TIG welder as such, but at the moment it's still in its storage box where it's been for a couple of years, and it needs to be put back into service. So join me today as I build a little cart for it. This should be fun. It's a pure fab process, so shouldn't be that difficult, and we'll go and get some materials out and get started. Let's try and have some fun. Oh, excuse the noise, there's roadworks. They're doing drainage works or something across the road, so it's going to be a bit annoying. So what I'm thinking is your basic cart. Four wheels. I've got some swivel wheels, none of them lock, which is a bit annoying, but might have to accept what we can do. Vertical back plate, kick out for the handle, probably a shelf halfway along for the welder itself, which is about 150 by 240 or no, something a bit beyond that. Hang on. $370. That was way out. It is 240 tall though, so the welder will go here, so that'll be 240, and then on this side here that will be room for the gas bottle, and then we've got some room underneath for consumables. I might end up putting some tubing along here for TIG rods and whatnot, but I might put a box underneath for consumables and so on. The basic frame will be, what have I got? I've got some 30mm square tubing, probably got about 4.5 meters of that. The shelf for the welder itself, the welder doesn't weigh much, so I've got some 20mm by 3 angle, which should probably do that. I will need to see if I can find some plywood or something for the bottom of it. And if I'm making that I might make that 500. If that's 115. What's the diameter on a bottle? Call it 200. We'll call that 200. So if we make it 400 wide and 600 long, so it's 1, 2, make that probably 800 to 1.6. We might have to, I've got a little bit of some heavier gauge, we might use some of that. Alright, let's go dig the material out. Oh, it's going to be a bit of digging to get this out. Well, there's the angle. That was easy. Oh, smells like they're doing bitumen work across the road. Ugh. Okay, oh, that piece is way back there. Okay. Oh. Alright, well, I got that out. That should do nicely. Alright, so that's our materials. I'll bring the wheels in a bit. If anybody in the Brisbane area is looking for a little bit of handbrake anvil, I've got a 1.3 metre length that I'm not sure what to do with at the moment. It is ever so slightly out in one direction, about, I think it was about 50 microns per 10 centimetres. But otherwise is actually in pretty good nick. Very minor rust pitting. So if you're interested, let me know, and we might be able to work something out. In the meantime, let's get to measuring this stuff out. So I might use the heavy for the longitudinals underneath. Now we said we were going to make those 600. Well, it's 330. Now we might end up doing 3 of these. $990. That way we can put one of these down at the bottle end to support the bottle so it doesn't fall through the floor. I don't know what I'm going to use for that because I don't really have anything. Let's go scrounging. Okay, so it's not as heavy as I'd like, but I have some 5mm bracing ply, and the difference between this and this is 5mm, so one piece of that will fill in that gap nicely and create a level surface. Now, I hate working on the floor, but I have yet to build a reasonable little welding bench. And today, that's going to be my downfall. I'll set this corner up as our reference. So we'll just do a little tack and a little tack just to hold it. And then we'll start arranging all the other bits to get what we need. Now I think I've erred on the spacer that's going to be the back support for the shelf for the welder itself, because my uprights are going to have to end up in line with this edge here, which is less than ideal. Anyway, we made our bed. I'm gonna get this saw tomorrow. Okay. Look at that. Come on, actually square. Either we're out significantly. I think we're out of square significantly. I think this one is reasonably close. Sorry, you probably can't see that. So we've run into a problem. I think this one is reasonably close to square. This one is way out. Oh, that is square now. 825, 825. This should be the last, well, probably not the last tack welds. Still got to do the ones on the handle. But once we've got these in place, we can start looking at fabricating the shelf for the welder itself. Just before we do that, toss that bottle. We need to move down a bit. Because I want this to double as the tie down for the gas bottle. Good. It's roughly where we need it. Okay, so we're at the trial fit up stage. Other than the fact that the wheels don't have brakes, which really annoys me, the welder fits. The shelf is probably a little bit under-engineered for my liking, but that'll work. I need to put down the plywood for the base. Wondering if that will actually cover the whole base. It'd be good if it did. Oh, so close. All right, let's measure up the plywood and make that addition to it, and then we'll screw that into place. And then we'll put a strap on this to hold it down. I think I've got something small somewhere. That'll work. Not sure about the bottle. It's probably going to require some chain, and this probably didn't need to be this tall. And somehow I've ended up with an extra centimetre. It's probably because things are just slightly out of square. But for this purpose, it's close enough, and really I'm not all that fussed at the moment. One day I'll make something better. Okay. Is it pretty? Nope. But it does the job, and that's about all I need for now. I've secured this so it doesn't fall off. The bottle is secured reasonably well. Probably should put something that it sits in cup-like, but I don't have anything right now. Regulator works. Now we probably should plug it in and see if this thing powers up. Oh, there goes my overhead lights. Well, it does the noises as it should. So there we go. I'll clear a path and find somewhere to store it out of the way. And then we've got one more thing set up, ready to roll. That takes us to the end of that. I have a cart with my TIG welder on it, and that's all I really need out of this project. Is it perfect? No. Is it tidy? Not really. I could do with doing a bit more deburring, I just realised, but anyway, that's what I'm going to call it for today. It does what it needs to. The TIG welder still works after, God knows, probably about 15 years in storage. So, there we go. If you've enjoyed, hit the thumbs up. Feel free to share on social media, and if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. Make some time, get out to your shop, have some fun. Complete a project. But above all, stay safe, and I'll catch you for the next one.